Welcome back to From Head to Toe. It's me, Naomi Smalls, and today we are recapping RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 7. We are back with another runway this week. We are going to be recapping all the girls from Season 18, and the category is I Can See Right Through Her. The vibe is very vinyl, very mesh, very being able to see your skin or your drag illusion skin underneath the garment that you are wearing for the main stage to walk down the runway.
Let's take our mind off our troubles and talk about people.
Up first, we have, I always feel bad saying up first RuPaul as if she's even a contestant. I love the color combination happening here. Matching that yellow eye to the yellow accents in the costume is the perfect amount of leaning into the matchy-matchy without it being so obvious. I think if she would have done like the green, like a green transition shade with a blue cut crease and yellow accent stones or anything, it would have been too much. But just having like the yellow lid be the focal point for this outfit, I really enjoyed. This is my favorite makeup combination. I love the peach blush with the yellow and this shade of blonde. It's interesting to see RuPaul in like a two-piece gown. I totally understand this necklace placement. It's rare to see RuPaul in a necklace because she hates like anything choking her up. It's also rare to see a necklace that hangs below your tits. But I actually enjoy, like, I get it. I get it with this earring. There's something about this. I doubt that RuPaul is in her backyard spray painting her drag, like myself. But there's something about it that reads spray painted. And if it is spray painted to match this look, it's so well done that I hope it's spray painted. This bubble hair that RuPaul is wearing, I am a huge fan of the size. It makes her face look so tiny. There's something about big hair that makes your face look so small. I'm gonna have to try it one day. My favorite detail about this RuPaul look though is this nail color with this look. I think it was like the perfect amount of pus to add into a drag look, having that lady classic red nail. Up first on the runway, Jane Don't. And Jane Don't is coming out in this checkered bodysuit with pink mesh dress over a little pink bag with the boa and a copper updo. We gotta stop. We have to stop ignoring gluing down hair. These tips and tricks of doing the snuds and the balaclavas and the wig on top of fabric, just fucking glue down a wig. It's really not that hard. You take the wig, you cut the lace off, you put it on a wig block, you take out your bias tape, you block that lace down so it molds perfectly to your head, you paint your face, and like about 2 hours, that bias tape will like form that wig to that head, so then you can just unpin that, take it off the block, put it on your head, glue it down. I don't see what is so hard about that. And on the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, like as a pretty much a beauty school dropout, as a reformed hairstylist, like I like to watch it for the hair. I got really deep into Drag Race when I was in cosmetology school, so maybe that's why hair is so important to me, but we are just on a season where we're seeing less and less and less and less and less wig love. We're seeing more of the same wigs, but we're seeing less wig love. Does that make sense? And I really wish that that would change, but anyway, Jane Don't. It's it's not as opulent and as grand as a lot of her looks are. I'm not necessarily sure if like the checkerboard body stocking face kini moment is like dipping her toe into the pandering to it being RuPaul's Drag Race with the add-in of the pink. I don't know, but this is not my favorite look for Jane, and I just know I don't think that she could actually stand by this look as she could stand by the rest of her looks. I love the size of this hair. I just wish it was glued down to her drag face. And I could see the rest of her makeup because she has such gorgeous makeup. All right, up next, Kenya Pleaser. And Kenya Pleaser comes out in this, it's a little sci-fi-ish, like a little like kids network sci-fi moment, very childlike. The color combo obviously on her is great. The pink body stocking underneath her yellow, is that vinyl? Oh my god, it is vinyl. This habit that Kenya has when she's walking down the runway is like not kooky weird girl. It's like, I'm a doll that doesn't know how to walk. And it's actually cute on Kenya, and it's because I love Kenya, but just be kind. Up next, Juicy Love Dion. And Juicy Love Dion comes out in this like powder pink, pretty pink mesh mixed in with pink pleats and pink chiffon. I think that this look just fits her, not exactly how she would love to have her costumes fit her. Just like hitting her in a random place. I think she has a really long torso in this look, which is not an ideal silhouette or the ideal proportions to have as anybody. Nobody really wants a long torso, to be honest. So like when you're dressing and accentuating it, it's not the most pleasing thing on camera. There's something about this look that's giving me like Pokemon or like that like tall Demogorgon type of thing from Star Wars, or like that sheep from that Pixar special where they like shave it off. There's something a little funky happening with like, I love the detail of the chiffon pleats. Like I love the movement that that gives on the runway and like with your garment. But there's something about like the positioning around it with like, it looks like almost like ears at some points. And this is another look that's reminding me how powerful hair is. So like you at home when you're watching me, just put your thumb over my head right now. Doesn't that look odd? Up next, Mia Starr. And Mia Starr comes out in this huge pair of sunglasses with this purple and green look and these metallic pink thigh-high boots and a purple wig. When I was first watching this, seeing her in the untucked, I was so wondering why the fuck is she wearing that like x-ray thing underneath it. Now I'm seeing it on the runway. Why? I get it. Okay. I get it. And it's still like a little too abstract to get the x-ray through the purple vinyl. Because her body base is like that dark skeleton fabric with like the dark bluish, whitish skeleton on it. I think that having a purple overlay and a green overlay just mixes, like you miss a lot of the detail that's happening underneath, which I think is like the main reason why she's doing this for the runway. I think a lighter color vinyl, maybe like a baby blue vinyl look over the x-ray would have just like helped trick the eye into like seeing more of the detail and like maybe what she was going for. But honestly, at the doctor's office, like if this is what the hoes looked at the doctor's office, maybe I would hate going there a little less because this is fun. Is it good for this category? I don't know. Is it drag I would ever wear? Absolutely not. But I think she's fun. And it's kind of nice to see her in purple hair. We've only seen her in like black, blonde, blush, pink. And it's nice to see her in darker hair. It's nice. Up next, Darlene Mitchell. And Darlene Mitchell also decided to lean into the whole x-ray theme. I understand with how I can see right through you, you would land on x-ray. Two very different ways to approach it. I think I like Darlene's approach a lot more. I like the idea. I like that it's the huge tits with the tiny waist. I feel like she made the x-ray drag. It does give a little bit Operation Man, Operation Woman, Operation They, Operation Us. And I get it. I think that maybe this like seafoam glove and stocking color is like mimic hospital gown. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. If I'm reaching, please comment. But I think I would have taken this look maybe a little higher elevated, would have been to do the stockings and the gloves, maybe it, if not out of like more of a, like a reflective material like a latex or a vinyl, to do it in bright red or bright blue, or even like could possibly, no, I take it back. Do it in the bright red or do it in that blue just to make it cohesive. I'm not mad at the black shoe with this because I'm guessing she matched it to the black in the x-ray. And I don't know, drag queens were so funny. Like, we all have so many pairs of black shoes that it's like, well, even though I'm wearing a full baby pink look, my pupils are black, so I could wear the black shoe. Like, I get it, but I think she was trying to match it to the x-ray or match it to the leather, like, or match her shoe to the my head is cut off decapitated moment. I thought that that was actually one of my favorite details about this look. I mean, I don't ever see myself needing to glue on a cartoon decapitated detail choker, but I like that it has like the red string thread to keep all these like X's and stitches together. I'm assuming that was how she like kept all those together and then glued it on, or it's just a choker, but it makes sense because it's like your head just got chopped off, so the red line, and then we're stitching it back together with the stitches. I don't know. I'm trying to get into these girls' brain because what the fuck are we looking at this season? She's wearing her Zendaya Kim K mashup runway hair with this, and not even mad at it because that was a few episodes ago. And I think that should be like maybe the rule for Drag Race with everything. Honestly, yeah, with everything, because bitches will sit at home and clock the earring that you wore the episode before. So I think if you just give them an episode to, if you give them a week in the competition to break, it just helps the audience forget. And if I'm noticing it, that means some bitch in Timbuktu and her mom is noticing it. Space these things out. I really like how Darlene matched these like red circular earrings to the like sides of her x-ray garment. It has like all those like red dots. I don't know if those are supposed to be the light. Definitely not the best, not the worst. Up next, Vita VONTESSE. And Vita VONTESSE comes out in this blue and AB look. She is doing the like hard plastic accoutrements, is like her see-through element. I love her body. Like, her body is on point. Even being on the main stage in pads with this color type works so well on her, but also the fact that she's doing all this without a fishnet to like trick the eye, that just like shows that her shit is like smooth. She is wearing so many layers of tights, I'm assuming, or these are just really good tights to like compress everything. I like that she added the see-through hard plastic elements throughout. I think that she did it in a way that wasn't like clunky. It's a very classic drag to like put something in your hair, put something on your shoe, put something on your bodice, give yourself a little corsage. I really like how these like hard plastic accoutrements have like the baby blue ombre sprayed on just the perimeter of it. And I think it was like the perfect amount of the AB stones mixed in on just those parts of her costume. I would probably have ditched the rounded mirror embellishment, but hey, taste. And I think like even on this, not, I don't want to say taste, I would say preference. Even on this season, we've seen like she really enjoys using the mirror as a embellishment. I think this is a bodysuit because she has the neck that looks like a choker, but then she has like this nude mesh panel in between that is keeping up her gloves, keeping everything in one, which is so nice in drag to not have to worry about like, okay, I'm gonna put the bodysuit on, and then I'm gonna do the choker, and then I gotta put the gloves on and spray adhesive of the gloves to the right area. Everything is just like staying in place. Hey, VITA VONTESSE, the makeup on your neck, I'm not even gonna clock it. Oh, I just did. I just did.
If I was gonna read, I can talk about that line on someone's neck.
Up next, ATHENA DION. ATHENA DION comes out in this coat that is out of the crinoline. It's very reflective with this light. It's definitely reading whitish silver, but then she spins and shows it open and it's gold. I do like that detail. This is clean. It was funny to watch this because like they cut her runway off at the end. Like normally you see like the girls, you know, walk, they hit the pose, they walk down to the T, they hit the left, they hit the right, and then they go to the center, hit it, and come back. They fully just chopped her back. They were like, yeah, we get it, we get it. My favorite detail about this look is that she's wearing the nail glove. I mean, nail gloves are not my favorite detail, to be honest, as someone who just like knows it's really not that hard. Just like gluing a wig on, it's really not that hard to glue a nail on. But I really like that she has the chrome nails on this look. I don't know if these gloves were made for this look, but it just like helps the whole like, I'm wearing gray hair, I'm doing gray makeup, I'm wearing silver. It's nice to have like that chrome for the nail. This hair though, like, is again, just, I would feel completely different about this look if she was in a brunette updo, a brunette, just any other hair color. Like, I just don't think ATHENA DION is a gray hair color. And I get it. Like, I think there's girls who like Plastique and Sminty and Max, and they wear it in a way that you don't look at them and you're like, oh bitch, you're ancient. But and I'm not trying to say that she's ancient, but it just does not help. The gray hair does not help ATHENA, in my opinion, with also the style of makeup that she does and her age on her birth certificate. I know she's a hot young girl from Miami, and this is not giving me hot young girl from Miami. The wig style that we have leaned into this season is this like fan out wig where either like it's fanned here or it's like a origami like little like moment at the hairline. And there's people who really know how to do this style well. Shout out to Pear's Hair, shout out to Christophe Mecca, shout out to Jean Baptiste. This looks just homemade in comparison, and there's nothing wrong with homemade and DIY, and we should be self-sufficient girls, but like when you're standing next to a girl in the runway lineup who has a better version of it, it's just tough. And I'm sure that ATHENA DION went into RuPaul's Drag Race knowing exactly what wig was gonna go with, exactly what costume, but like, just, there's a way to just add some oomph to ATHENA DION's drag. And a different hairstyle, I think, would have just taken this to the territory that I would like to see it. All right, up next, MYKI MEEKS. And MYKI MEEKS comes out bearing it all. And I love this. I love this look. Not too much, right enough simple, right enough like leaning into the theme. If you look closely, like this vinyl suit is like as well made as a vinyl suit I think could be. Like this was not a material to tailor with, but I like that she added the tie. I like that she has her like shoulder in the right spot. And I thought it was really smart to match all this with white lingerie. I think I've seen this kind of done so many times with, you know, the suit in the front and the butt out in the back. It's always like darker lingeries, but like having that vinyl protective layer over the white, matching it with the blonde hair was a great choice. And even like these like lucite lens frames, gorgeous. I even like how she had her like see-through bag, the see-through like going to Madonna's concert, the Super Bowl, like you need a see-through bag so they know you're not packing heat. And probably one thing that I would pluck pussy hairs about this look is just that MYKI MEEKS is a base updo girl. She uses her hair as the base to do a ponytail or a fall or some sort of hairstyle. And I really like that she matched the blonde with this look. There's just something about this. This is not just drag queens. It's hair, piece, girls who use the magic hair. This is something that I always look out for. When we're doing like a wig as a ponytail, you never want to match the part of the wig up to like where the highest point of your ponytail would be, especially frontal, because it just looks like you're wearing a wig as a ponytail. I feel like to avoid that, you would either keep the wig in the ponytail as that position and then just like take a section from the back and like wrap it around the ponytail and then stuff the wig into that wrap and then pin it so you can't see the part of that wig. Like she's wearing a hard front wig as a ponytail, so we're just not trying to avoid that hard front part. Or you could do this wig as a ponytail situation and pretty much turn the wig around and wear it as a ponytail instead of wearing it forward. I'm also saying that to you, never doing it, but I'm assuming that would help cover that line and make it less like plop. All right, up next, Discord ADDAMS. And Discord ADDAMS comes out as a biblically accurate angel. She has the mesh catsuit covered in stones. She has this draped skirt and draped top. Also looks texturized. I don't know if it's covered in those pearls. This wig is kind of what I was mentioning, is like those, like Athena's wigs where it has like the fan detail. I think that this one is actually done a lot better than prior contestants. A really cool detail about Discord's look this week is how she embellished the mask of the biblically accurate angel, because when we think of that, it's almost like they have like the worms for face, like really gross mouth taste buds. I don't even know what the fuck you would call that, but like Discord recognized that there was like some sort of strange detail in the angel's mouth, and she added the like white ostrich feathers around there, which gave it a lot of movement when she was on the runway, but it also just like sold the fantasy that she was this like creepy, gross mouthed thing. I also really like that she added the feathers on like just the outer part of her heel, which is such a random like thing to want to carry the mask detail into your shoe detail, but that is the detail that I'm looking for. It wasn't too much on her shoe where it distracted from the look. It just helped tie everything together, and it just helps to show that like she's a thinker. These contacts are really cool. I've never really like seen such an angelic look mixed with such a demonic snake eye. In my notes I put no earring-ish, which means I'm guessing she's just wearing her plugs, which her black plugs are just like a big juxtaposition against the platinum hair and the white feathers. And you know, we would just like to see like something on the ears. All right, and up next, NINI COCO. And NINI COCO comes out in this oversized, larger than life, candy head person look. I like the customization to this look. I like that she didn't just take the vinyl and create a look out of it. She got this vinyl like printed, or it's like sprayed on top of it, and it says her name, NINI, but it says it in like a very abstract way. I think that this look is maybe just like a little too bare up top. I understand that this needed to be like a little bit more streamlined in the bottom half, but having that like matte nude fabric bra just doesn't necessarily match up with the vinyl shiny elements, because when she takes this like candy hat mask off and she only has her like short hair, it is just exposing a lot of the like nude bra undergarments. The craziest thing to see is NINI COCO in a 27-piece pixie cut Monet exchange. Like, I'm pretty sure Monet owns this wig, and I don't know if Monet and NINI COCO should own the same wig, because this quick weave is making me feel a certain way. I don't know how NINI landed on this look for the runway. She's definitely she's got a different brain than I do. I like this look so much better at the top of the runway when she still has her like gum wrapper mask on than I like it without. But I understand we're on Drag Race and they need to see your face. All right, and that was all the looks from episode 7. I can see right through you, or I can see right through her. And I can see my top look of the week. You're definitely gonna have to go to MYKI MEEKS. I love this. It is simple, it is drag, it is sexy, and everything just hits the right spot. And this is a great week for MYKI MEEKS. Best hair of the week. It's glued down, it's styled, it's a new color for her. When she's in untucked, like everything is glued down to her temples, and that just makes me so happy. Oh, I never even said her name. Fuck. My favorite wig of the week is Mia STARR. Mia STARR, this wig is on. It's not going anywhere. If she had to lip sync for her life, she was prepared to do so. I like that we're seeing her in a new color. I like that it's up and tight, and it's like, it's not just a teased up pony where it's like puffy in the front and then into pony. It's slick to her head. We love that. And best shoe of the week? Best shoe of the week goes to nobody. Ladies, step it up. It's main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. Heels are important. And that was all the looks from head to toe. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be back next week with another episode of From Head to Toe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And in the meantime, tune into the Patreon. I'll be chatting with you. You'll be getting some exclusive stories, some exclusive tidbits I'm not comfortable posting on YouTube. And nudes. Don't you want to see nudes? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My mom's watching. My mom's still with us. But yeah, see you next week.